Every day, the dim shapes grow clearer, and it is always the same shape, only very numerous, and it is like a woman, stooping down and creeping about behind that outside design. I don't like it a bit. Bless her little heart. He said she shall be as sick as she pleases. John is the physician, and perhaps that is one reason why I do not get well faster. It is a false and foolish fancy. Can you not trust me as a physician when I tell you so? I think sometimes that if I were only well enough to write a little, it would relieve the press of ideas and rest me. This wallpaper looks to me as if it knew what a vicious influence it had. And the eyes go all up and down the line, one a little higher than the other. I never saw so much expression in an inanimate thing before. And the sprawling outlines run off in great slanting waves of optic horror, like a lot of wallowing seaweeds in full chase. The interminable grotesques seem to form around a common center and dash off in headlong plunges of equal distraction. I wish John would take me away from here, but the pattern is torturing. You think you have mastered it, and just when you get well underway in following, it turns a backward somersault. The figure behind seemed to shake the pattern just as if she wanted to get out. It goes behind every piece of furniture, except the bed. I didn't realize for a long time what that thing was that showed behind, that dim sub-pattern, but now I am quite sure it is a woman. I sometimes think there are a great many women behind, and sometimes only one, and she crawls around fast, and her crawling shakes it all over, and then in the bright spots, she stands very still. I can see her out of every one of my windows. I know it is the same woman, for she is always creeping, and most women do not creep by daylight. I got up and ran to help her. I shook and she pulled. I pulled and she shook. And before morning, we had peeled off yards of that paper. I'm getting a little afraid of John. All those strangled heads and bulbous eyes and waddling fungus growths just shriek with derision. I am getting angry enough to do something